Hello everybody, it's Zechariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to run for all the following police officers, firefighters, and U.S. Border Patrol members who lose their life in line of duty in 2021. And unfortunately tonight, for my last and second mile tonight, I'm running for a fallen detective who have lost his life in line of duty. Tonight I'm running for fallen detective Stephen Arnold. He worked with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana, and his end of watch was May 23rd, 2021, and he lost his life after succumbing to gunshot wounds he received all the way back in January of 2016 when he was shot while responding to a call to give out a search and arrest warrant. He was only 35 years old at the time of his passing. He served 12 years with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana. Unfortunately, he was actually in a coma since 2016, and just until a few days ago, he was in a coma until losing his life just a few days back. He was assigned to the DEA task force and leaves behind a loving family. Tonight, I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I will be doing 7 laps around the track loop at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in his honor. Tonight, I'll be joined by many people, including the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, who are running with me tonight, the Haines City Police Department, who are also going to be patrolling me tonight. We are also joined, I'll get to the agency in just a second. We're having another agency pull up, and I'll tell you who that is in just a second. We're also joined by many other supporters who are running with us tonight, including my sister and another supporter, as well as my whole family and friends. The Winter Springs Police Department is also going to be joining us in this patrol tonight, and I thank them for coming out too. Even though it seems like it's just me and 3 others running, at the same time, there's even more running, and it's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they are all running in spirit tonight, including fallen detective Stephen Arnold. Before the run starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department through the hard time that they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that are tuning in this evening, tonight, Zechariah running his 2nd mile of the night. This mile in honor of fallen detective Stephen Arnold from the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana. Tragically lost his life on May the 23rd, 2021 after succumbing to gunshot wounds that he received back in January of 2016 when he was responding to serve a search and arrest warrant. He's 35 years old, time is passing, tragically remained in a coma since that incident back in 2016. Served a total of 12 years, a dozen years, with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, was assigned to the DEA task force, leaves behind a loving family. Zechariah, along with many supporters, including the Haines City Police Department, Winter Springs Police Department, completing their first lap to honor this hero tonight. We're always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zechariah, and helping tonight to pay tribute to fallen detective Stephen Arnold. We have members of the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, we have members of the Haines City Police Department and the Winter Springs Police Department, our hometown agency, to help honor Detective Stephen Arnold. Once again, he worked with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana as end of watch May the 23rd, 2021. He tragically lost his life after succumbing to injuries that he received back in 2016 when he was shot in the line of duty while serving a search and arrest warrant. Sadly, he remained in a coma ever since, just passed away on May the 23rd. 35 years old, was a 12-year veteran, having served with the DEA task force, and leaves behind a loving family. Zechariah now completing his 2nd lap to honor this hero today. Every time Zechariah runs, he carries with him a unique flag. Each flag gets sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. This flag tonight, a blue line flag, will get sent to the family of fallen Detective Stephen Arnold, as well as a note that Zechariah handwrote earlier today. If you'd like information on how you can be a part of this mission, please visit running4heroes.org. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as we reflect on life of this hero, 35-year-old Detective Stephen Arnold of the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Our prayers are with his family. Our prayers also remain with everybody with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, having to mourn the loss of this hero who, for many years, tried to fight. We hope this run honors him well, and we thank him for his 12 years of service. May he rest in peace. And may God bless his family, and once again, God bless everybody with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Zachariah, any final words for the family of fallen Detective Stephen Arnold?
To the whole family of fallen Detective Stephen Arnold, everybody at the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, I hope you all heal very soon to the passing of your loved one. You know, I pulled up Detective Stephen Arnold's story on odmp.com. I was shocked of what happened to him. You know, if you're not here at the start of the run, basically all the way back in January of 2016, almost 5 years ago, you know, Detective Stephen Arnold with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office was responding to a call to give out a search and arrest warrant for a subject. Once he got there, he was shot and killed. He was shot, and after he was shot, he had to go into a coma for almost 5 years. He was fighting as hard as he could, and I bet doctors were doing the best they can to help him stay alive as much as possible. And you know, the fact that he was able to just live another 4.5 years is truly incredible. The fact he was able to spend more time with his family, and even though maybe knowing that he was in coma, he may have not realized it, I bet his family was there every step of the way. Coma incidents, you know, I haven't had to run for them a lot, but when it does happen, it really hits home. Even if it's nowhere even near where I live. Just a very inspirational story. Even though it's a very sad story, it's a very inspirational story for me, and I bet lots of people. I will never forget Detective Stephen Arnold's story, and I will always remember the sacrifices he made during his 12 years of service with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Tonight, if you're part of the family, I'd like to send you this blue line flag ran with in your hero's honor. This was a handwritten note that I've already written and ready to be sent out in your hero's name. There's no preference on what we want you to do with the flag or the note, but whatever you do with it, we will find comfort every single time you look at it, knowing that your fallen hero, Detective Stephen Arnold, will never be forgotten down here in Florida and throughout the whole entire nation. My thoughts and prayers with everybody through this difficult time, and just send some messages of encouragement in the chat for this whole entire family for both runs tonight, to help them just have a smile on their face, because at some point they will be watching this run. Just 2 more things before I close it off. First of all, I'd like you to join me in a 21-second moment of silence. Just like the 21 gun salute, each second dedicating one amazing thing Detective Stephen Arnold did during his life, including in law enforcement. Please do, because during this moment of silence, you don't know how much it means to the family through the hard time they're going through. Thank you all very much for joining me in that 21-second moment of silence. Now, just one more time tonight, if all like better heads, this time in a prayer for both fallen first responders who ran for tonight, out of the Artesia Police Department and the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Dear God, tonight we've had to come here to do 2 more miles for 2 fallen law enforcement officers, 1 detective and 1 corporal. God, I just come to you here tonight to say, please watch over the family through the hard time they're going through. Both of these incidents happened very recently, just a few days ago. And I bet both families and departments are going through a very, very hard time. God, watch over the whole entire family through the hard time they're going through, and the whole entire department. Guide them to this run. Use this run as a tool to help them heal, because I want to make sure that they see this run and just have a smile on their face during this tribute run tonight for their fallen first responder, to let them know that people are supporting them and their whole community throughout this difficult time. Thank God for keeping me healthy and keeping me safe, so unfortunately I can continue doing these runs. But I hope, God, my hope is just one day, even though I am great at running and I love being able to do this, one day I hope to say that I don't have to run for first responders anymore, even though that seems like a long shot, because I want at some point our first responders to stay safe every single day they go out into line of duty, and the threats go down for them losing their life in line of duty as well. Thank you again, God, for putting amazing angels on earth, especially during this hard time, which in my opinion are first responders. And I hope in the next few days we don't lose any more angels on earth, that become an angel in heaven with you in the next few days from them passing away in the line of duty. Thank you again, God, for keeping me safe and healthy, and thank you for making the great turnout here tonight to support these 2 fallen law enforcement officers. Thank you again, God, in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Thank you all very much for joining me in these 2 runs tonight. I really appreciate all of you watching this run tonight. Again, please send lots of messages of encouragement to not only this run, but the other run as well. At some point, the family will be watching this video, so I think the best thing they can see when they watch this video is people sending acknowledgements and some comfort messages in the chat when they come to see this video. So please, if you have not already, just send some messages of encouragement to the whole entire family and department in the chat. One more time, my prayers with everybody with these two departments. Right now, we unfortunately still have to do a few more runs. Tomorrow we will be running. On Thursday, we'll be having a day off, knowing that in Florida, it'll be my first day off of school. So we'll be running tomorrow, so if you would, please stay tuned for those runs as well. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a great and safe night, especially if you're first one working tonight, and I pray God blesses you all.